New York Comic Con has kicked off, and there were a few panels today that I was interested in, and of course, top of that list was Doctor Who.
What happens next is extraordinary. It's fantastic, and it was one of my favourite scenes to film.
Hi, I'm Phil. Welcome to my channel where I talk about all the geeky pop culture that I like, including things like Star Trek, and we'll be talking about that in a video coming up very soon, another Comic Con panel, and also, of course, Doctor Who. I literally just finished watching the New York Comic Con panel with Jodie, Mandip, and Bradley in, all about mostly, well, look, it was mostly looking back at the previous series, but we did get a few little tidbits about the upcoming Christmas, well, festive special. We got a first look at a couple of images, and they gave away a tiny minute little bits of plot details. So let's talk about those. If I can, I'm not sure if I haven't looked to see if I can source the photos yet, but if I can, I will put them up on screen. In the first photo, we see Jodie, 13th Doctor, in her prison cell, having marked off seemingly lots of days on the wall in chalk. So she has been in that prison a while. This isn't a case of she arrives, she breaks out a few days later. She has been in there a while, and I imagine there's implications to that for the universe at large. She's not out there helping, and also to herself and her psyche, perhaps. She seems to have been changed into some kind of prison uniform. It'll be interesting to see how that changes her. I've always thought that actually the Doctor getting locked up for a long time, and seeing that it's happened in the novels. It happened in an 8th Doctor adventure novel that I once read. Just to see the effect that would have on the Doctor will be really interesting to see. So that's the first bit of information we got. The Doctor has been locked up a long time. And then in the second photo, we get the companions back on Earth sitting around a table, seemingly looking like they're discussing something. And we found out from the discussions, from the questions from the moderator and what Jodie and Bradley and Mandip all said, that they're basically discussing what they're going to do about the situation they find themselves in on Earth, which is that there is some kind of Dalek plot, which they have uncovered without the Doctor. So what we might get, possibly, and this is speculation, we might get something where sort of two plots. Jodie has her plot in the prison, and actually, the companions have to deal with the Daleks by themselves, and they have to foil the Dalek plot. And then we maybe see them come together at the end for the final battle or whatever. So that's interesting. The fact that they're going to have to be dealing with this without the Doctor. They've obviously know what the Daleks are, having encountered them in a previous festive special a couple of years ago. So that's quite an interesting little bit of tidbit of information there. So we didn't get a massive amount. It's not groundbreaking news, but it's something to whet our appetites. Next step, I imagine, will be a trailer, maybe within the next month or so. I would think maybe around about, usually Children in Need time, so mid-November is when they start releasing stuff for the Christmas special. Maybe we'll get a preview, a scene or a trailer during the Children in Need night. That's a possibility. But yeah, I just wanted to round up what we learnt there. What do you think of this? What do you think this means? How do you think that the Doctor being locked up for so long is going to affect her? And do you think the companions can tackle the Daleks all by themselves? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think. I am about to record another video about Comic Con, all about some Star Trek, some exciting Star Trek news with a returning old captain coming back into the fray in the new Star Trek series. So if you're interested in Star Trek, do look out for that as well. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.